What is happening, guys? Fallen from OTB here. We've got a 7-war winning streak going forward here into the CWL week, and I thought I'd put a little something together for us today. Not very, I haven't been very prepared these days, but I'm just going to go, we're going to go off the top here, guys, because that's just genuinely how we like to do it. We like to give credit to the top attackers, jumping in to Master T here immediately. Now, this war we fought was against a clan that I think they had a little bit of a streak going, and we just kind of overcame that very quickly. So got a nice little blimp bomb here into all those lovely little defenses that we love to take out nice and early. Before any troops get deployed, we are gonna go to the drawing board and get these heavy defenses down. And look at that, popped all the way up through that scatter there in that single target inferno. I was gonna say this would be like kind of a good La Lune base. Close enough, dragons. That's fair. I'm pretty sure he just absolutely slammed this attack here. Those heroes almost got taken out, so they both have just a couple hits in there until they get taken out. And RC's just working their way across the bottom there. Everything nice and early ability right there. Again, good L pathing. That's just something that I really like to look at the most here, is a nice little path in the L shape. I did get a little nervous when I was watching this live because we're dragging all those troops through the poison, and that just makes me a little bit nervous whenever I see that, because essentially it's taking a good third or half of the troops' life away, and when that's every troop that you're running through there, that can get a little bit scary. However, with that beautiful spread of troops and the heroes going around the outside here, if the dragons don't do it by themselves, those heroes will definitely clean up where they need to. And that's just a really good job here by Master T, really dropping the big bombs on these bases here these days. Glad to see that base go down too. It's it's not the toughest base, but it's all about what you bring to the fight, So that was a really good job right there. That's perfect, and we might be able to catch some yelling in the background if we kind of quiet down enough. We could possibly hear the anger that my 4-year-old is bringing into the night here. So big old ring base. I'm glad we got this here so Tam can show us exactly how we hit this. He's got those outside troops that are doing a good job picking off those little few buildings here and there, which is good for pathing and time and all of the above. So we've also done the TAM special where we're only dedicating 3 healers, I think, to the warden, unless there is a need to give him more. Again, the reason behind that is to make sure that first of all we have those healers conserved, so we can kind of go into the attack with a whole plan of healers that are going to back up the other troops and spread out a little bit. That's the biggest thing. Spreading out is the best thing you can ask for. We're pushing forward that first rage. This is where things start to get a little heavy, and this is where you need the healers to catch up, which they did do. That is also where you want to drop a good poison, freeze, anything like that you're dealing with. We're going to be using the ability here probably pretty soon. Once that damage starts to get a little too intense, we did. So now they're going to kind of go around, take out all those in-between buildings, and here's where they get the work done. If they can, under that ability, if those healers are still able to lock on, the bowlers can get in there nice and quick enough to, look at that, just taking care of everything as they're heading now up to that little Tesla farm going on up there. Again, being supported entirely by the healers. RC is behind to do all the cleanup work, and then we have those loons as well in the pocket that in this case will be used for cleanup. So this is perfect. Those bowlers are just running amok right there. They do kind of whatever they want, and what a great base for bowlers. Glad we're looking at this base. Very common to see these days. So excellent job as always by Tam. Again, I might end up... Oh, look at this, Menace. So he's changed his name again. I kind of forgot what it was. He just told me a couple days ago, but let's definitely get him in here. So this is another air attack here. And I mean, as just as easy it is these days, we're dropping those troops, a little bit of the spam action going on there, and we are letting those puppies fly. And as we drop it in, we're gonna be able to pick up the oh goodness, we're gonna be able to pick up all those heavy defenses around there, including the town hall. We can watch those troops spread out just a little bit, just enough to make sure they are gonna pick out those key defenses and be able to travel around just enough. Town hall goes down. We just do a little bit of cleanup. That inferno tower goes down. A few troops spread here to the right for what is left. So I mean, we've already taken care of the great portion of this. I wouldn't. RC should be going left right here. Probably should already be. Oh no, sorry. Right is okay. I can understand why we're going right there with RC. That's perfect though. RC will take matters into her own hands on the right side, under the cover of a cleanup dragon that's going around with them. Easy kill right here. Will end up dying probably to the hero here, but that's okay. That's just how the cycle of life goes. We have Queen is going to be able to clean that up. This is kind of a close one here. That King ability is what saved us. Probably going to pop that right about now if we're lucky. I always like to pop King ability before it's forced at the end, because if there are multiple defenses locked on or something like that, it can kill him. So looks like we're going to have the Phoenix here taking care of everything else, and I think we can speed this up as that pace goes down as well. Close, but you know, you did the right thing there by getting that blimp bomb up inside. Tam will skip. Thor, let's definitely do a Thor here. A lot of these guys had the teaser bases, but they were everything is so clustered. So once again, going to be punished with a blimp bomb. It seemed like since the beginning of TH15, the blimp bomb has been shown in every video, at least that we have done. But it also seems lately it has not been so useful. A lot of counters are out there for the blimp bombs, and you know that you just what you can and can't do with it. So I'm glad that we haven't been showing so many anymore. But this is a tested and tried and true, I guess you could say, spam strat that has been working insanely well for Thor. And that's the key right there, is you start all the troops, and then they're allowing, I mean, we're using up all of our spells right here, but we're able to drop that and take care of all those defenses down there, just like that's how we roll. That's how the blimp bomb works down there, and we are taking everything out while those other troops are just kind of walking around the outside. Some of them can push up the middle, but they're so tanky that they can deal with hanging in there and tanking the Inferno towers. They can deal with some point defenses and things like that while the archers are getting things cleaned up. And I don't think there's any way to be upset about how that goes. The RC does get a lot of defenses that are banging away on the RC. Hopefully we can get... nope, that doesn't go down. But we've got the bird there to clean up those necessary defenses, plus with help from the RC. Okay, so everything's going to go around sort of awkwardly here. Looking at bottom, you got those E-Titans that are just able to tank anything that they want to, and that's really nice when they do go around the outside and they're taking care of those inside defenses as well. I think that just works really well, and sure enough, we know what direction this is going here. We did have a few different walls to bust through, so I'm glad that was able to be done quick enough right there, because blasting through walls can take some time, especially for E-Titans. So another base down. That was number 12. Are we gonna keep? Shall we keep going? Tam, we're gonna. I'm sorry, gonna skip. Just getting new people on here, guys. New people. Ant, let's do it. Ant with the bowlers, I'm gonna guess. Yes. Okay. Ant knows what's going on. This is a good base to show as well, because again, it is not maxed, but it's going to be nice to see how to go about hitting the base. Essentially, If it's bowlers, it's going to work anyways, right? So that's kind of where this is definitely a bowler base. I remember looking at this as well. It's been a few days since this war, and I still remember looking at this base. So again, kind of taking care of some easy stuff along the outside, getting any troops cleaned up that are needed. I like making a little space there for the flinger, and I also like raging into, as long as you're getting a good value out of it, I love raging the warden as well. Pushing warden in to uncomfortable lengths. That's going to allow the flinger there to just push its way around the outside. We'll probably wait here. Okay, we're going to get this going. So as soon as that defense goes down, that was a smart decision, because that warden would be sitting there for an hour trying to just bang away on everything. Where here we're getting the support that we need. Things are moving forward, getting that picked off so all the troops go forward straight into that jump, and then that second jump leading to the town hall. I think that's pretty well set up there. So as expected, kind of had to pop the warden ability early. Things were under that under the monolith, so here we're going to deal with that monolith again. We do have a poison sitting there in the middle, and I'm glad those air traps were triggered. So now as we push things forward, it's going to kind of start to thin out a little bit. Troops need to figure out where they're going. They kind of slow down a little bit. Hopefully they can lock on to that. Nope, they weren't able to get there in time. But we have now reached the town hall. Oh, we did have the ability from the warden. That was really what made this happen. No other spells, however. There's a little bit of a decent corridor up there. Smart decision going with the hogs that kind of work their way around the outside. It's a little unfortunate when we get to the scatter shot, but that's the price of doing business. If you can get that far, you're doing good. Oh, queen ability in that other corridor right there. That's really nice. So queen got to get that done. All those other troops are going to be able to push around the outside, and with a little bit of healing support, queen is going to stay alive. So that's going to help out a lot. Everything's just going to push up around the outside. Oh, we've got an angry boy outside the door again here, folks. That's going to happen. That's going to happen. So RC there to finish it off in the top, kind of where we started, all the way back around. Okay, that was 22. Do we want to do another T? Let's do it. Drummy. Drummy, welcome to the board. Drummy also doing a nice little spam strat here. A couple E-Titans and some Yetis. So I can see kind of where we're going. We're starting the 2x2 on each side. Heavy defenses are coming in here under that rage on the top, but the archers are going to deal with that. We're going to push everything through. Those walls are breaking nice and surely, and we should get everything in there pretty nicely here. The way has been paved. Now the heroes coming in as well to back it up. We got the golem, or the ice golems in there as well. We're going to need those in about 5 seconds once this pops here. Are we going to be under the rage? We are. We will be eventually. Nice ability, by the way. Now there's a poison down there. Makes things a little bit scary. We're going to freeze the way. Things are pushing forward still. Queen is going to definitely get hurt a little bit here. But she will utilize that rage to take out a couple of those things. And big king to have to deal with right there. So hopefully, yep, that goes down easy enough, and then the rest of the troops are just pushed around the outside. So this is just kind of a nice and easy strat. Sometimes it requires a little bit of luck, but timing is always going to heighten your ability and your chances of success. Timing is everything. We have a free freeze from that ice golem that's working its way there into the bottom. However, all of the defenses are dead. And it's time to claim that third star. Drum drum. He's in the video. Yes, sir. I think we're getting to... I think we're getting there, guys. New had a couple good ones. New. I'm going to just take a quick peek at this base just to see what we can get away with. Let's do that. Okay, let's do this. Because, again, New is... this is his mini. He does have max heroes and everything else, so he's done a lot of good building on this base. But here's something kind of cool to show. So this is like kind of when things can potentially go wrong. Queen immediately runs around the town hall at the beginning, and we are going to try and break her in. Oh, sure enough, with ease she's going to get in, so that's good. I'm going to have to use a spell here to save that, and as soon as that town hall goes down, that's perfect. So now Queen has kind of open reign to kind of try and push forward here. With that flinger up there, it's going to be kind of interesting to see exactly where we go with the other troops. Will they come top, or will they end up going bottom? Queen is in trouble. Oh, she does go down, so that's kind of rough. So we are just sending them. We're sending them right up the gut right here. Fortunately, Queen did activate any of those ground traps, and we are past that portion of the base where you know, you're basically gonna just want to get those heals down as we're doing there. Both groups of heals, things are moving forward here. Very heavy defenses coming through here, especially with that rage there in the core. The lava pup is making issues as well with those little ice minions running around. So it you know, it never needed to be pretty. They never said it needed to be pretty. Sure, it looks better, but that's the best. We do have RC pushing bottom, though. That's a very crucial grab right there. So RC is busy right here. I mean, that is the hero of the match so far. No heals left, unfortunately. So now we're in a position where it's like we're letting it ride. There is that CC group that's kind of silly as well. Once that pops here, so pop a little bit of damage right there, and that's going to pop and allow those things to move forward. Are they hogs? Yes. Hogs are exactly what we needed to get that done, and they do end up being the decision of finishing off the base here. That's very interesting. Okay. Everything moves forward. Done. Whew, not a moment too soon. Those hogs were getting pretty low, and it was getting a little bit scary. Okay, we did that. So, let's jump back to the recent war. Oh, can we get a live attack on Zega? Alright, a defense. Let's do this. So, spam strat. We're going to be rolling that bad boy. I don't know if he had a plan to try and take out, because he had used, what, 4... He already broke up all the walls right there. Oh, he's doing a cheeky maneuver. And he has used the, wow, he used the goblins to pick up the town hall kill. So, very expensive usage there, as far as like the spells go and things. But I just don't think he's going to be able to do this without a rage. I think he's going to have issues with the rage in the core, like right when you want to deal with the monolith and things like that. However, he busted this base wide open. Things are pushing around each side. It's a pretty good split right there. Nothing went up the middle. I don't know how well this is going to go. Oh, with the king pushing up the middle, that's... I mean, I want to almost say we got lucky here so far. Things are pushing really nicely, though. I mean, you really couldn't ask for much better. There is that single target Inferno. There's the Invis Tower that's going to cause some issues as soon as they hop onto something here. That's fine. And then the Warden as well is going to be helping to take down these heroes. It's just not enough. There's too many distractions in the core. And I just don't see the reality where things are going to be able to plow through. That single target Inferno will end up dying here very shortly. Oh no, it killed off everything. Everything went behind it. Actually, a very crucial happening right there is we're getting that Warden down. Too much damage has gone down. This is not happening. This is a 70% attack right here. Queen had to use the ability, and slowly but surely, there's no hope to this. Yeah, we got 70% at best here. Alright, well, that happened. So, that was that war. Oh, I'm getting called. I'm getting called by the little one. We're going to see how far we can get. Oh, look, it's me. Another video. Another video with me. That's right. I'm doing the bowlers. Oh! So, this is actually perfect. Aside from the fact that that it's my attack, I wanted to be able to show you making a plan B in CWL is everything. And I can honestly, truly say that I usually have a really nice plan, and it usually involves dedicating the Royal Champ to picking up the Town Hall kill. So, aside from. So, this is the first attack I've ever sent a plan B toward the Town Hall and actually had great success with that. So we start out as normal here. We're pushing along each side. We're going to try and break in here, the obvious spot. I need to be very useful with the Warden here. And we really need to get that scatter shot killed at very least. So we have a lot of work to do, a lot of damage. I was going to dedicate 2 rages to this, but I realized that the Warden did lock on to everything I was hoping for, and we're opening this up as well to get a nice pathing forward there as well. And here she locks onto that scatter nice and early. It is being healed up, but under the rage, that's the one thing that's going to make sure that it gets killed. At this point, with that pick right here, we know if we go any further, it's going to be huge damage onto the Warden. I don't have the ability to just sacrifice Warden here, so I had to pull Warden out. That was perfect right there. We started the King over there. King will kind of pick its own path here, and those bowlers kind of going up here. We need 1 jump to get over to the core here, and we need a rage going up nice and early here so we can make sure and kill out those things. We want an early freeze. I don't know, I was hoping to get the Queen as well. It didn't work, so I noticed immediately things were starting to go bad. They all went around that jump, which didn't happen, leaving just Queen having to deal with all those different defenses, of course, with help from the King right there. They finally were able to move in here, but still don't qualify for that jump, so they had to go around the outside. Plan B executed. We sent the Grand Champ in, or the Royal Champ in, and this was where Plan B was being executed, and at this point I thought, whoa, we got Queen going around the outside, we got support from those CC troops. I think we used a freeze. Did we freeze the top right there, I think, just to open up that, or allow that damage to open up? That goes down. Queen's going down. Queen is going to be able to push forward here long enough to be able to pick up the scatter shot kill. So now the only threat we have is right here in the middle. So that goes down. Queen is going to go down, I think, once she moves forward, but she's able to clean up the outside first. There could have been an audio issue here. I was hoping for that hop from those bowlers to go on to there. But here they've been able to push forward now and also start off doing a bit of damage here to that. And we kind of got lucky here, folks. Plan B did work out in the end. And that was cool. So that's how a Plan B looks when, with a little bit of luck. But an excellent, most likely win here. Yep, that's going to be a win. Very good. Here we are, fellas. Awesome job. Got a nice streak going, and proud of everyone doing a great job so far here. CWL weeks are never the funnest, but you know how that goes. It's just that's just how the bad luck happens. Anyways, Fallen from OTB, signing off.